Excellent. So we are now up to the point where Reno has re-entered. She is coming out on, but now that I have seen the lights, I'm goodbye day and I'm goodbye night. So blow, Gabriel, blow. She's entering from stage left. That is while we are in our circles. So she's got plenty of time to make her way out without having to rush. She's going to end up stage center. I believe it is Sir Evelyn that is closest to her back there, and he's going to help her step up onto the chairs. Like I said, hopefully it would be great if there were actually 2 chairs there, just so again you can start off with a nice sturdy step instead of having to, get both feet on one. So we will definitely, like I said, we will do what we can to just make sure that you've got a good start for this step. Since we're talking about Reno's entrance, let me start with her moves here. Reno is going to come down the stairs, stepping every 4 counts. We're going to step first with the right foot kind of at an angle, because remember that the backs of these chairs are turned out and the seats are going to be kind of almost layered here. So you can kind of make a good clear step from side to side. You've got your feathers. So as you step to the right, the feathers are just going to stretch up here with the right arm. Once I was. On the W of was is your first step to the right, and again, reaching up with the right arm. Once I was headed for hell, you're going to step to the left and stretch up that left arm. Hell, 6, 7, then to the right, 2, 3, 4, hell, 6, 7, 8, but when I got. Okay, which is why there will definitely be 2 chairs for you at the end of that line. So all you'll have to do is step the right foot open to the side, and the hands can bring the feathers here to the hips. But when I got to Satan's door, hands come up to the ears. I heard you blowing on your horn once more. So once more we have head, head again. I heard you blowing on your horn once more. Then I believe that it was Eddie. Eddie's coming down to help you off these chairs. That has to happen quick. I don't want you to do anything that's going to get you off balance or that is going to not look graceful there, but getting to her and getting off those chairs is going to have to be pretty darn quick, because we then have one more strike of getting those 5 chairs out of the way. Okay, so it's 4 walks total, to the right, then to the left, to the right, to the left, and then open, 2, 3, 4. I heard you blowing on your horn once more. Stepping down, Eddie will be on your left, so I said Satan farewell. Anywhere on that line is fine. But just be ready to step off as quickly as we can, just so again we don't have all of a sudden this traffic jam of people that are trying to get the chairs back and then trying to also close in for our next formation. Stage right. Let me do your movements here. It is simple, simple. You are going to be lunging on your left foot. The hands are going to be coming out and coming in. It's really similar. We've talked before about when we did the spooky fingers earlier in the song before we started singing, and they came out from the shoulders like Superman. It's that motion again, but the hands are not going to shake. They're just going to stretch out and come in. Stretch out and come in. So keep the hands flat. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it is 8 sways total. 8 leans in and out. 5, 6, 7. Once I was back, out, back, out, and back, out, and back. Okay? It's going to feel a little funny because you are singing like an O or an ah, I think, underneath her line. And your head is going to stay down. I think we're going to be okay with the sound because everybody's close together here. and you're not going to be too far upstage. So I don't think it's going to hinder your sound with the fact that your face is down. If for some reason the sound becomes too muffled, I obviously don't want to sacrifice your singing. So we will determine, again, hopefully in the next week or two, if the heads need to remain out or up in some way. But I'm pretty confident that you're going to be all right. So again, stage right, you are lunging on the left, coming forward and back 8 times. Stage left, you guys are doing the exact same thing. However, you are leaning on your right foot, on the right leg, and then rocking back here. Okay? So forward and back. 8 times. You have the same arms reaching out and in. No shaking of the hands. Keep them flat. Forward and back. Forward and back. That is a place that I, again, would want a really minimal step. That is almost more of like a weight shift than really stepping in place, like a rocking step here, okay? So really minimal step, or keep your feet flat on the floor. That would probably be best there. No handshakes. You have 8 times, leaning in and out every 2 counts. So let's try stage left, up to tempo. 5, 6, 7, once I was headed for hell. 6, 7, 2 more. 1, 2, and last time here. But when I got to Satan's door, both sides are going to step with the foot that you normally would be leaning onto next. So for stage right, it's your left. Stage left, it's your right. Step it open. The heads drop down and the hands hang loose. They hang loose and low. So over here, stage right, you just finished 7, 8, step. The heads are down one more time. Hold for 4 counts. This is on the line, but when I got to Satan's door, and just so that you know, Reno has just completed coming down the chairs. She has now stepped her feet open as well. Her head obviously stays up because she's still singing. Chorus, you are not singing here. When I got to Satan's door, I heard you blowing on your horn once more. You're going to pick a pose in any direction. One hand, the other hand, both hands, whatever you want, are going to come up behind the ears. I heard you blowing on your horn, and one more time you're going to go nod, nod. Reno does the same motion with you. I heard you blowing on your horn once more. Reno definitely is bringing up both hands. Cast, I'm going to let you decide if you want both or just the one. Your bodies can be standing up. You can be looking up. You can be looking to the side. Whatever it is, it's again something very big and something you can hit comfortably and stay there for just a couple of seconds. I heard you blowing on your horn once more. So I said, Satan farewell. At that line, Reno is coming down. I will assign specific people here that will be at least Ernie, Liz, and Marion are going to be in charge of grabbing a chair and getting it upstage, or a stool, whatever it is. A couple of you may need to take more than one. Get them as far upstage as we can. And then you guys are going to stay on the stage right stairs, on the deck, and on the stage left stairs. So you guys are going to help us clear those chairs, get them off, or upstage rather. Don't leave the stage, stay on, and we'll determine in rehearsal if you're going to go exactly where you need to go stage right. Ernie definitely is going to go to the deck, and then the other person will go to the stage left stairs, and again, we will determine that as quickly as possible as to who's going specifically to what set of stairs. Cast. We did not do this move the other day, but we are going to add that in. So after you do your pose, I heard you blowing on your horn, head, head. So I said, Satan farewell. You're just going to reach up. So I said, Satan fair, and we're just going to point down, 7, 8. So I said, Satan farewell, because I almost think you're kind of like throwing the voice down a little bit there. So it's just going to reach up for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, down. 6, 7, 8. We don't want to start moving yet because, again, remember the chairs are getting moved. So we need to stay a little bit stationary for an extra couple of counts so that those chairs can get moved. 2, 3, 4, point both fingers, down. 6, 7, 8. Okay? We are now up to the spoken lines that happen kind of right towards the end of this piece.